Hello, Professor Bright here. Welcome back to A House of Many Doors, where last episode we, sort of broke our minds going through a drug-fueled fever dream, which was, perhaps not the best use of our time, but, I was given the option to do so, and how could I resist? Also kind of sold the occult relics that I did need, in fact, for, as I recall, yes, the prince's heart. So, looks like we're going to be sacrificing a human being to the people at Athena, but that's a matter for later. Much later, perhaps. We have very little fuel, we're going crazy, so I think we're going to try to go to Gandola, hope that they sell fuel, perhaps, and see if we can push on to Founder's Fire. I doubt it, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Although this has some interesting options here. We could go north to a frozen star, which, haven't seen that. West to the skull of a god and its parasite, but I think it has to be Eld Aberthat that it's referring to. But what's the parasite? I guess the cults are sort of feeding off the weirdness of the area around the god's skull, but not sure about that. Locks that won't open, we have a key, so we could fix that. And then this one, to the city whose name was Eaton. I'm very curious about that one, but at the same time, we're going crazy and we don't have much fuel, so I think it's best we just go to Gandola and go from there. Although, keep in mind, there are more things to explore in this region. At least two of which are fairly interesting. The city to the south and the Frozen Star, of course. And don't get me wrong, Eld Aberthat has its mysteries. Huh, okay. But yes, it does have its mysteries, but I feel like we've explored some of them. Like, we understand Eld Aberthat, whereas the Frozen Star, and did things just... I can't tell if the camera just faded there or because I was insane or my eyes are going... Because they might be, because... Oh. Archives of Tank. We're nowhere near those. We're not going to them. Although, keep those in mind, because, yep, we're definitely... My vision's starting to blur every once in a while on this. Yep, that's happening. Well then. That's a new effect that I didn't notice before. Oh well. Hi, Gandola. How's things? Okay, good news, I can rest here. Let's just spend all our money here, because, well... Oh, and we gathered things without me checking them, but that's fine. Wander the walkways, sodden wood creaks beneath your feet. One fisher, a colossal woman with arms like marble columns, tells you in a good-natured drawl about the strangest catches she's ever made. Boots, books, panicked cats. She once hooked another fisher's rod and pulled him from the opposite dock. Well. She roars with laughter, a slap on the back that rattles your teeth. Fair enough. Do you sell fuel? No, not as such. This is pretty cheap hooch. So I'm tempted. But, no. And trout, I doubt I make much money on that. Huh. Just judging by how much fuel that took, I think we can make it to the Founder just fine. Let's do that. Let's get ourselves some fuel there, because I'm curious about those archives of Tank. And I do want to explore them. No, just go past it. I don't care right now. Ah, Bradley. I was right in thinking that Foberta Quinn was your last location. Bradley Baggs. As a reminder, a fat, round-faced man with glaring eyes, an off-putting monobrow, and a terrible temper. He grunts in annoyance as you approach and bristles his brows in your direction. Bradley has come to celebrate his victory. Looks like there's nothing in the house to impress me after all, he says smugly. Get the money together, he says, then take me back to the City of Keys. Fair enough. Might as well improve our esoterica, though. I do kind of need it. Actually, more than that, I need vigilance and insight. And Guile wouldn't be bad either. Oh. Bugger. Vigilance. Damn. Well, killing him. Well, not killing him. Bye. Goodbye. Have fun. Alright, we are going still further this way. I think that was a new image there. Worrisome, but we're not going to worry about it right now. Yes, vigilance, though, that's clearly the one I need to improve on the most. Want to make those more certain. If at all possible. You know what, while I'm thinking of it. Wait, what? Oh, I accidentally flirted with him. Well, this is awkward. You corner Nicholas in the mess room and ask him on a date. He ums and ahs, dabbing his forehead with a handkerchief. Tempting as I find the prospect, he says. I have a man waiting for me back in the city. He parts his tweed jacket, revealing a golden locket. I promised myself to him. But his eyes run up and down your body and he licks his lips nervously. A platonic date, he says finally. Just friends. Eating dinner and drinking wine. A friend's dinner it is, then. You wouldn't want to disrupt his relationship. It would be rather rude. You enjoy a perfectly lovely evening with Nicholas, chatting and laughing together, and you part as friends. He staggers back to his room a little tipsy. Yeah, that was a bit of a mistake there, but okay. Target practice was what I actually wanted. Huh. Delightful. Well then. I almost became a homewrecker. Well, he says. Let's just follow this guy out. Yeah, there we go. How much further? Not at all. South. And come on. Yeah, you know, it's been a while. Cute. Some unsavory types. They aren't bandits, the captain explains through the crackle of the radio. They just patrol the area, protecting fellow travelers. Her crew readies their artillery. It's only fair, she explains, that you pay them a tax for passing through such a safe and bandit-free room. If you refuse, and here she sighs, they'll assume you're a bandit and act accordingly. Best to hand over the money. What do we got? Heh, cute. I need more gunners desperately. Nicholas, you're a gunner now. Bartholomew? Dear me. Bartholomew, you're a gunner as well now. And hit. Would have been nice if that had hit, but oh well. Oh dear. Chung Basho, get out of there. I suppose that worked. So, destroying this cannon. Thought I was destroying that cannon. Oh dear. Get out of there, please. Ugh. Ugh. The heart light's cracked. Well. Oh, no one's in there. Really? There's someone right there. Okay. It's fine. We'll have 3 shots hit this thing, and that should take care of them. There we go. You pick among the blackened remains. Surely something survived. Huh. Cache of 90 guineas and a war story. Meh. See what I mean when I say it's really not worth it? Like at all? Dear, I'm kind of hoping for a prisoner from one of these. What the heck. Oh? Hecatomb? Hecatomb collectors. Eldabathat swarms with cults, and some of them demand blood on the altar. A thriving black market has sprung up. Hecatomb collectors will kidnap victims throughout the house and bring them back as sacrifices for sale. Who knows which mad, dead god these ruffians plan to sell you off to? The broken glass swan, the stone cradle, his ancient obliqueness, Tobacco Man, or simply the highest bidder? Offer them the bizarre effigy in your stead. The cults will pay even more for this than for a sacrifice. Well, that's delightful. A civilized nation only sacrifices its victims to Gravidon. Of course. I'm curious. Let's offer them that, and they just disappear, okay. Fair enough. Didn't know if we'd get some insight into the whole matter of gods on this delightful dimension. Well, might as well donate our 10 guineas. A mildewy fountain from another world, a chubby statue stands in the center with an upturned jug, gazing at you moronically. Stagnant water still puddles at the base of the fountain. There are coins gleaming at the bottom. You toss several coins into the fountain, and your crew follow suit. They seem thoroughly cheered by the gesture. Nothing else here, so let's keep going. Suppose there was no reason not to. Come. Let's get ourselves, hopefully, over to the Founder soon. I should probably actually go and try to hire somebody. See if I can get my hands on more gunners. Damn it. Escaped dream terrors. Well, that's a problem. Enough noise? Ah, wonderful. Waking people up does work. Occasionally. Really need to boost up my guts to make that more reliable. No, come on, guys, don't. Well, you know, actually, yes, do. Because if this works... Damn it. Well, I can always do this. Oh no, I'm so scared of you guys. Actually, this seems like an opportunity to kill you. We'll just leave. Bye. Goodbye. Hey, look at that. Wonderful. So, gather our news. The Circle successfully summoned an entirely new species of otherworldly animal for the menagerie. The prince's hands are seeing petitioners again. The Tower of Billowing Silk was temporarily down following an incense-related fire scare. Well... Repair the hull. The aero engineers here mostly work on blimps and balloons, but they can probably work out how to repair a Kinetopede. Good enough. Submerge yourself in color and spectacle. The prince of it celebrates rather than imprisons its new visitants. The city's streets are a hubbub of bizarre otherworldly fashions. The heave of the city swallows you instantly. Alien beings of unrecognizable aspect glide among the crowds, attracting very few second glances. A clucking family of chicken-headed pygmies stream past you, arguing loudly. A man with the hindquarters of a zebra lies in the gutter, one delicate leg bent wrongly, begging for coins. A man with horns and charcoal eyes tries to sell you peanuts. You walk through tiny ghettos, some of them less than half a street, filled with creatures you've never even heard about. All of them cling to the relics and traditions of their old world. Fair enough. Didn't really get us anything I wanted, but... oh well. Now, I could bid for his favor, and I suppose I should. Let's try this. And no, that's a solid no. At least for right now. Hate to spend so much on fuel, but it would be nice to make it back all the way to the city. Ooh. I'm going to say no to selling it here. Though maybe. I was looking at just in case you didn't see what I saw, the dragon spice. We do have some, and we did buy it for very little, but I think I might be able to get more from the people in this city. See the keys, obviously. And I'm gonna sell all my glimpses, because I could use the money for things. Actually, looking at warding armor, increases hull strength by 40, reduce sanity loss, and resists occult weaponry. That's kind of really useful, so we'll keep that instead of upgrading to this burnished steel coat. Only rivaled by Ghoul Watch. Well, we'll see about that. The question is, do I want to have enough fuel to get to the Archives of Tank? And the answer is yes. But on the other hand, well, you know what? I have that mirror shard, or not the mirror shard, the fetch mirror. Yes. And I believe I actually have 2 of those. Chat with Waif. Get our sanity back. So why don't I just go ahead and buy 7 barrels of fuel should do it. And let's head north. Get to these archives, see what's there. Hopefully get the Heartlight back on soon. Damn it. I just repaired this. Yeah, it's fine. Only one who wants to speak to us is Augustus, and for him I want more spirit just to make sure we keep... Yeah, I guess we'll keep Wave here. I think that is the best option. Well, this is the option I'm gonna go with. Oh dear, I forgot to... Well, there wasn't an option to recruit anybody there anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. You lot. Nope. That's a grit challenge. I thought that was a vigilance challenge. Oh well. Try to run away, defend ourselves. Unfortunate that, but not like it matters. And fleeing. Goodbye. Hey, if it's grit, then... Huh. Well. Can't do anything there, because I don't have any apprehensions. I do wish I would stop accidentally crashing into things. It's just I look to another side of the screen and then all of a sudden, oh right, I have to actually pay attention. And yes, just straight forward to the archives. I mean, we'll see what's there, and then I'll probably just use the fetch mirror to get back to the city at this point. Although, we'll see. We'll make our decisions later. Right now, let's just get to the archives. Part of me's like, well, I mean, I'll spend a lot of fuel getting there, but it's not as expensive in the city as it is at Founder's Fire, so... yeah, what the heck. Oh, more hecatombs. What do you got for me? You seem slightly tough, but I think I can make this work. I think that might be enough to kill them right away. Where are we firing? Okay. You're gonna get out of there and... Oh, good. Well, that's a problem. Anyway, let's see if we can maybe make this work. Would be nice. Okay, we took out one of their cannons. Doesn't really save us, but... Hey, apparently they're not firing back, so hey, let's go ahead and hope for the best, huh? Oh, there's poison gas in my... Oh, I see. I see something I should have seen earlier. Did one of my guys die? Well. I think our people are going insane. Oh, there we go. End turn. Weird that I had to... Yeah, it doesn't matter. I was just assuming that the spacebar would have dealt with that, but it didn't. Wonderful. Ah. Wonderful. You pick through the blackened remains, etc., etc. 279 guineas, that's going to be very useful to fix the hull. And a Karchar prisoner, who won't be a prisoner for very long. Well, actually, did they say that they needed a human prisoner? Well, I'll deal with that in the future. Important part is, nobody important died. I'm kind of okay with him being maimed, actually, so, you know. Like I said, nobody important died. What stats haven't I used for getting through the mirror marches? Doesn't matter, I suppose. Okay, nope. I was willing to mess around with, you know, a few dirigibles, but that thing looks a bit tougher. Looks like more than me and mine can handle. Alright, well, can I get some more darkness? No, I can't. But hey, it's 180 guineas worth of glimpses of other worlds, so it's kind of nice. A nice bonus. And you... I do need more crew members. Okay, just ritual stuff. Fair enough. The Archives of Tank. Oh hey, Spider-Man. A cluster of lopsided ivory towers, only upright because they are strung to the ceiling. Each tower contains tome upon tome of leather-bound book, recording the sins of mankind. The Archivists themselves are scuttling creatures of rag and wire, their primary delicacy human teeth. Well then, let's visit these archives. The archivists chitter and sing. It will cost you a tooth, they say. The archivists strap you down and produce a pair of rusty pliers. There's no anesthetic, nor even a dram of whiskey. The pliers find their prize and wrench it from your mouth in a couple of tugs, leaving you in the most incredible agony. As you spew your blood into the bucket provided, one of the archivists flings your tooth into its mouth and crunches with evident enjoyment. You paid your due. Oh. A thought occurs to you. Is city theft a sin? Yes, word theft, face theft, city theft, and bike theft are all sins, confirms one of the archivists. Other kinds of theft are not sin. Okay, so, keep that in mind. Word, face, city, and bike theft are sins. Other kinds of theft, not sins. So if someone had stolen the City of Glass, it would be listed in the archives. You spool through reams of the mad scrawlings and find nothing. The City of Glass cannot have been stolen. It must have gone willingly. Interesting. Curious what that means, and just for the sake of it, fill the empty mirror box with happy memories. Yes, just one more hole in the skull. That's fine. You guys sell anything here? No, you're just here to give me a hint? I mean, I'll take it, but okay. Chat with Waif, get some more sanity back in us. And not gonna press gang this prisoner. I have other needs that they will satisfy. We're just gonna go straight back to the City of Keys, and we're gonna go by the traditional route. Which may not be the best of ideas, but it's what we're gonna do. Hopefully. Assuming we don't get killed in the process. Which admittedly is a bit of a big assumption. Hey! Well, that's lovely. he says. Kids in their romantic moments. Which, again, why is the house connecting to those? Like, is the house drawn to them, or is the house seeking them out? What's its deal? What's the house getting out of all this? And I can't help but feeling that those archivists had something more to tell us. Or that there would have been something more there. Perhaps if I have different stats. I remember reading back a while ago that having a certain minimum amount of stats changes what events are available to you. Although I don't know if that was true or not. Which is something I read on the Steam community thingamabob page. Yes. These are technical terms I'm using, of course. Let's see how we have a ways to go. How much of a ways? Down to the founder, blah, blah, blah. City keys, right there. It's actually not that bad. Well, keep going. 5 barrels of fuel, right? Yeah. We should be fine. Probably. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like getting this up to... Yeah. Get up to an even 40. And this to an uneven 35, please. Thank you. We'll go from there. Like, I'm always thinking, which of these should I go after? And there's plenty of reasons to go after Grit now, because that gives you the opportunity to possibly one-shot some of these guys, which is kind of useful. For the obvious reasons. Although I'm seeing a lot more enemy diversity than I'm used to. Oh well, things to consider in the future. Well then. Hooray for some hooch. Ah, dearie, dear me. Possible crew member. Excellent. Abandoned cottage, enter it. How'd you get here, buddy? Let's take him prisoner. Wonderful. And you know, I'm pretty sure it said it needed to be a human prisoner. So why don't we just actually press getting that car chart into our service as soon as I get the chance to. Get me out of there, thank you. Nope, nothing. Okay. Can't do anything there. Gotta wait till I get to a city. Which won't be much longer. I think that's 2 down and then west as far as we can go. Definitely near Carnage and Rust, you said? Carnage and Rust. Where that? That Carnage and Rust? No. Usually when she tells me that we're near someplace, we're actually near the place. The Archives? No, that's the Unmoving Star, the Goat Stones. Save keys. Ah, the Massillon River? Nope. Oh, it's like right in front of us. Well, I mean, we might as well explore. Well, I immediately regret exploring this place. A terrible battle raged here at the end of the glass reclamation. The floor is a pocketed wasteland of rusted metal, rubble, and bones. Huh. A test of vigilance. Scavenge. The most valuable remnants have been looted already, but there might be something worthwhile left. You overturn Kinetopedes and dig beneath the hulking wrecks of blimps. You trawl through the ancient remains until your face is blank with dust and your fingers red with rust. Beneath a shattered Gigantopede, you discover a mass of skeletons. They must have been hit by some of the strange occult weaponry popular during the glass reclamation. The bones are covered in strange growths, like ivory thorns. Respect the dead. And while we're here, let's press gang the car char prisoner. Please, yes. Need gunners. Need gunners desperately. Thank you. Oh. Well, there we are. You retreat to your quarters and instruct your crew that you may be some time. You work feverishly on the tome, day and night, scribbling hundreds of pages of notes on the structure of its language. Understanding blossoms eventually in the sodden earth of a dozen mistakes. You find similarities with other obscure languages, and working from those, you're gradually able to tease out meaning. The book concerns matters of the occult that have been lost a long time. This explains the sensation you had that the book was resisting your attempts to translate it. Studying it has implanted some paranoid worm in your brain, which won't stop wriggling. Scrutiny from Nahash. I'm fairly certain scrutiny is the bad one, yes? Divine Scrutiny. Oh, no, that's the good one. Shockingly. Well, I say good. It's thought to be good. At least I think it is. We shall see, we shall see. Meanwhile, West, I suppose, the cities. We like them. Tolerate them would be a better way of saying it, but... well, it's neither here nor there now, it's... it. Wonderful, they're dead. And Godsmoke. We might yet profit from all this. Which reminds me, am I able to upgrade my house in this? I think I am. Because I think I'm currently in some dingy apartment in the cities. Oh. Yeah, let's just leave that be, okay? Maybe don't stare into the evil fountain. Just maybe. Oh, there's that beast. Which, apparently there's an achievement for killing it, and... I'm tempted. I'm tempted. Oh, dear. But, no, I'm pretty sure that thing would take me down very easily. Especially with a bunch of these little starter guys who aren't that good. Just in terms of the stats benefit. So we got 3 of them. Huh. Well, I'll be happy to get rid of him and get a new record keeper. Him being Bradley Baggs, of course. Yep, still west. West and west still. Great winged shapes. Oh, great, the doctors. Let's, not deal with them today. And... the city. Wonderful. Drop off Bradley and pay him his money. Bradley counts out the coins carefully. Let me buy you a drink, he says. Just one before I leave the crew. We certainly saw a lot out there, didn't we? Even if I hated every second of it. What the heck? Go out for a drink with Bradley. Head to the dingy little tavern on Midden Street. Bradley grows increasingly maudlin the more he drinks. Knew I'd hate traveling, he slurs. Most foreigners can't even speak a word of decent Scythian. Barbarians. I mean... this is what I'm gonna be, and I'm probably gonna do this. But why did you go join my crew at all, then? Wanted to find my daughter, says Bradley. Is your imagination, or is he actually blinking away tears? Miss her more than anything. I told her to get a sensible job, but she wanted to be a poet. I told her to get out of the house and not come back until she changed her mind, and... He pulls a spotted handkerchief from his pocket and blows his nose noisily. Never saw her again. Probably shouldn't have been such a terrible father. I mean... yeah. I mean, no, it's not terrible for your parents to expect you to get a sensible job and then work on the poetry on the side. I mean, it's more about how you deliver it, really. Just... like, I want to be reassuring. I don't I hate hanging out with this guy, but I don't hate him. You see what I mean? If that makes sense? But he is a pretty terrible person. And I am a bit of an asshole. Perhaps you shouldn't have been such a terrible father. Bradley trumpets into his handkerchief for a while. I always thought she was going to be a factory bureaucrat like me, he says. I taught her everything she would have needed. Mathematics, shorthand, moral detachment. How could she waste such skills? He stands up, reaches out to steady himself on the beer table, slips. Maybe I'll stay in your crew a bit longer, he slurs. Just so I can keep looking at her. Looking for her. Welcome back aboard in that case. When Bradley wakes the next day, he clutches an ice bag to his forehead and roars at anyone who crosses his path, but he doesn't mention leaving the crew again. After his hangover fades, he even makes some small effort to be friendly with the crew. Interesting, that. So there was a reason that he was visiting all those places. He was hoping to find his daughter, it seems. Huh. I can respect that motivation if... well, even if I don't really like the guy himself. Drop off the car, Char. Thank you. And who's this? Bound for the city of bridges, you say? Fair enough. Real quick, though, selling. Many things. Godsmoke vial, it's cheap. Bottle of darkness, ooh. Tempting. Where's my, Huh. You're not gonna buy me any dragon spice? Kinda unfortunate. Kinda need the Godsmoke vial. Unless I have more of it than I think I do. Necrosia, Godsmoke. Yeah, I only have the one, so I need it. Sorry. My mistake, what do you got to sell? Ah, an obscene booklet. Lillian makes a noise somewhere between a cough and a laugh. She shows you her favorite page. I'll take it. And that's all, though. And take Otto to his home. Otto's house on Revenant Street is offensively ordinary. The inside would have looked the same if not for the inch-thick layer of dust and scattered stacks of books and paper. I need to stay here for at least a month so I can study these animals properly, says Otto. Every step sends up suffocating clouds. After that, I shall be happy to rejoin your crew. Huh. I see, he says. Before you leave, he grabs you and shakes you earnestly by the hand. I'm sorry to leave you at such short notice, he says. Come back in a month and I will rejoin in an instant. Thank you for helping me in my research. Okay. He waves you goodbye with a smile. The pyrophile ape perches on his head and screeches after you. Lovely, that. So, okay. He's temporarily leaving. Temporarily leaving, I should say. So I wonder... well, let's place our advertisement regardless. Ooh, Harmony Ricketts, you are tempting. Because you're not the guy that we currently have, but at the same time, I kind of want to finish up his story. Oh, and those stats. Oh. It hurts me to say no. It does. We'll just take ourselves a guard. Thank you. Well. Alright then. Alright. Let's buy ourselves some fuel. A lot of fuel. All the fuel. And I wonder about many things, actually. I'll keep the lumber for now. I do need these things in order to try and help that one person, but... Sell the grimoire, sell the occultist paraphernalia. It hurts me to do this, but we'll do it anyway. Just so I have it in stock. Next episode, the plan is just to actually go over to Tybalt. Well, to Frogall Keep to take Tybalt to train with Poet Knights. Because, after all, I have the stats to do so. And then I suppose we should go to Athena. Not sure that's the best choice to make, but it's a choice. It's a choice that we could make. So, seems reasonable that we should make it. Not sure that logic actually works, but hush. For now, thank you for your time. Know the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly, and I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.